Hi guys, I am here with TT, my wonderful Vietnamese friend, and we have been filming my Vietnamese adventure for Food Network in the UK. But tonight, we are taking a break. We are actually going to go on our own little street food adventure, and TT is the man. He has lived in Hanoi for how many years?
10 years.
10 years, so he knows the city, and he's going to take us on a motorbike. But our first stop, where are we going to stop?
The first thing we will go into some street food, beef salad.
Okay.
Normally you don't really see on TV. Okay, so this is place I have been eating in this place for almost 10 years when I was a tour guide. The most beautiful dish of Hanoi is called beef salad.
Nice. And what is the beef salad?
So beef salad is based on green papaya with beef jerky and many different kinds of dry beef. And she have very special sauce.
Okay.
The fish sauce makes it so beautiful with a very special herb from Vietnam.
Some chili sauce. Oh yeah, stick some on mine.
Before you eat it, you have to make it up for maybe like 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yes.
I don't know if I can wait that long.
They will marinate with the sauce.
Okay.
Also, very sweet from the beef. This is like a beef jerky, so we take a little bit of time to marinate.
Okay, so this is the beef papaya salad. Lots of herbs, lots of wonderful green papaya, and of course, lovely beef in there with some crunch too. Here we go. Mmm. Wow. It is so good. Sweetness, chewiness, crunchiness, saltiness, and lots of chili in there. This is really, really good. We've just tried TT's beef salad and it was absolutely gorgeous, really tasty. I have to say, one of the very fresh dishes we've had while we're here. So we're walking on the street, as you can see, which is just completely normal in Hanoi. But what's the next dish we're going to try?
We'll try some snail.
This is TT's favourite thing. Every time we stop filming, he goes out and he goes and gets some snails. So he's going to treat me to this Hanoi delicacy, and I hope I'm going to like it.
Hopefully you will like it.
Our street food tour is going to change from being on foot to on a bike. TT's just checking out his bike behind me, and we're going to have a bit of a whirl around the city, which is absolutely brilliant. I haven't done it at night, which can only be more treacherous than it already is. The really interesting thing about Hanoi, amongst the many interesting things about Hanoi, is that each street tends to have something that they sell. So we've just passed through Shoe Street. There is what appears to be Stainless Steel Street. We've also been to Sellotape Street. There's Bag Street. So as you can imagine, there's some bags. A little bit insane here, but it is absolutely brilliant. And this is totally the way to see Hanoi. It is so cool. You can see that it's just constant madness here. So this is Snail Restaurant. This is TT's place, and he gets very excited about coming to eat snails here. This restaurant is so popular that we don't have a space, so we're just waiting on the street. And TT, this is your favourite snail restaurant?
My favourite snail restaurant. It's a tiny little home, but they have a great business. Snail is so good, taste is so nice.
And what are snails popular in Hanoi?
This is very popular.
We finally managed to get a seat at Snail Restaurant Central in Hanoi, and we've sat down, and here is our snails. They've just arrived at the table.
And the snail come out, it's so good. Well, here, you look at this.
Okay.
First thing, you need the like a fish sauce, but they already mined it up. So
Okay.
It's very mined. So you have to add some ginger.
Some ginger.
Some chili.
Some chili.
Like chopped chili. Some lemongrass.
Okay, so some lemongrass.
And special for the snail in Hanoi.
Yeah.
You need is a lemon leaf. This snail, give you a little needle, snail down, chicken sauce.
Is it good? Okay, just like TT showed me, we've got our dipping sauce. We've got some snails. Nice little needle. Oh, it's still hot. Oh, it's very hot. You didn't tell me they were going to be hot. So we've got our lovely snail out, still steaming from its shell, into the dipping sauce, and straight into the mouth. Wow, wow, that is seriously good. I mean, put out of your mind that it's snails. Forget it's snails for a second and think you're tasting the most beautiful piece of chicken. in the most incredible dipping sauce. You've got fish sauce, you've got lime leaves, you've got lemongrass, ginger, chili. It's really electric, and you know what? If you've never had snails before, this is the way to eat them. You can see that it's just incredibly busy. These guys here tucking in, having a great time. It's a Sunday night, and this is what they're having for Sunday dinner. On to our next stop, I think.
Every time we go to Hanoi, you cannot miss this place. It's called Beer Hut. Let's drink some beer.
Let's do it. Next up, some beer and some squid.
Pig.
What is it? Pig. Some serious butchery going on. Here we go. So this is our beer stop. We're on the corner of the street and we've sat down for some beer. So, TD, this is the best beer in Hanoi?
This is the best beer hut in Hanoi.
Okay.
Beer hut Lanchin. Very fresh beer. What's called beer hut?
Can we say mo?
Mo.
Hi, ba, yo.
Every single time I go to Hanoi, I need to have a little bit, need to have a glass of beer hut and a cup of pickled cabbage. For me, this is the best pickled bok choy or pickled cabbage. This is soy sauce with a little bit chili on it.
Wow, it's good. Lots of sourness, lots of sweetness, and then the chili of that dipping sauce is really, really good. Oh, that is good. I can see why you would eat this with beer. Seems like a strange one for us, but you know what? It's salty and it's delicious alongside that cool, refreshing beer. One beer down, next up, some squid.
No, we don't go to Squid.
Where do we go?
It's the pig ear spring roll.
Our next stop is a little pig's ear salad joint. So we sat down and there's some salad leaves and there's a guy over there who's mixing up some pig's ear.
So basically they boil the pig ear and then they marinate with some herbs, sauce, and then they put on top, that's the lemon leaf,
Okay.
or lamb leaf.
Lime leaf on the pork, yeah.
And then it is some the rice powder.
Okay.
This is the rice paper.
Rice paper.
All things here, its own fresh herb.
Okay, so lots of fresh herbs, some dipping sauce. Is that fish sauce?
And then the fish sauce and a little bit of chili.
Okay.
Basically, you have to do a spring roll.
Okay.
So you do the piece of rice paper.
Yep.
You put a few different kind of herbs, some mint, some apricot leaf, some fig leaf. Put you mixing. It's a boiled pig ear. Roll it up.
Roll and wrap it, baby.
Roll and wrap.
Roll and wrap it. And then dip it.
Dip in the sauce.
Okay. Nice. Good? Okay.
So good.
I need-
This restaurant serves only one dish. Everyone the same thing.
Okay, so always, it's gotta be good when there's only one dish. So I've got my pig's ear spring roll all made up. Hello, man behind me there, checking things out. Hello. So I've got my pig's ear all done up and I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, yeah. That is so good. Great texture, great flavor, not crispy, but nice and soft. Lots of lovely aromatic herbs in there, and the texture of that pig's ear that's kind of coated in this rice flour. Really, really special. There's a kind of nice bit of chew and a crunch, but it is good. So we've just been sitting down to eat some our lovely pork salad, and this lovely lady has come to sell lots of different kind of sticky rice cakes.
This is just the cake.
And that's just a sticky rice cake.
And you put in the middle.
Ah, okay, so here comes the filling.
In the middle is the
Oh.
beef.
Okay,
It's what's it called, the beef cake.
beef cake.
So you put it together,
Okay, so you sandwich it.
sandwiches. It's like
It's like a hamburger Hanoi style. Gigi is tucking into his last pig's ear spring roll, and we've had a pretty good time. We've lots to eat. We've had a beer. We've had some tasty evenings eatings. So we're gonna get on the bike, meet the crew, and we're gonna have a bit of a night out. So we'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this little street food tour. We'll see you soon. Bye. We are at the airport and we are on our way back home from Hanoi. We have a long flight ahead. We're going to Hong Kong, then from Hong Kong up to London, and then from London to Dublin. and then I'll finally be home. But I've had such a brilliant trip so far. It has been absolutely brilliant. So much to see, so much new things to taste and try, and that's what travel is all about. I hope you've enjoyed this little trip, and make sure, please, to subscribe.